Now, what's really interesting about this is that it's just like, do you remember the early days of when we started to learn about search engines, Google? We became familiar with Google, and we'd be going about our daily business, doing things, living our lives, and sometimes we'd have a question or something to know. It would actually take time, or it would take somebody else to suggest, why don't you Google it? And you go, what a great idea. I forgot that I had this incredible new tool at my fingertips. ChatGPT is exactly the same. You keep going, oh my God, why don't I ChatGPT it? I wonder if it's starting to become a verb yet. If it hasn't, it has now. So I'm writing a new book. I don't think I've mentioned this to you, but I found this to be quite interesting. I'm writing a new book for teachers. I'll tell you a little bit about it, as I do to ChatGPT. It's a resource book. The book is about using story-based materials. I'm talking about videos, short film, adverts, photographs, songs, personal anecdotes, urban legend, news stories, etc., and storytelling, good old traditional mouth to ear storytelling in the classroom. In the book, I'll be suggesting 50 practical ideas for using story and storytelling to engage students, make them curious, and get them thinking, listening, reading, writing, speaking, collaborating, problem solving, and language learning. The book is aimed at teachers of teenagers and adults, not young learners. Can you suggest 10 good titles for my book? Let's see what it's got to say. So let me read this for you. Let me just open it up a little bit. So, Tales from the Classroom, using storytelling to engage and educate teenagers and adults. Power of Story, 50 practical ideas, from anecdotes to news stories. Creative ways, that's engaging minds through story. These are all a bit long, aren't they? Stories for critical thinking. Meh. The Storyteller's Toolkit. Maybe something like that. I think maybe I would like something shorter and more catchy and cool. Can you give me 20? I'm being greedy today. More ideas for titles. So 20 more titles for my book in progress. It's got, okay. These are more cool and catchy. Story class, engage and educate. The story method, 50 ideas for language learning. Real words, storytelling. Storytelling 101, that's quite interesting. Storytelling 101. Always ambivalent about 101. It means, a beginner's guide, but it also refers to Room 101 in 1984, which was not pleasant. The Educator's Story Toolkit. You get the idea. So this is a tool for us to use. And it was a friend of mine, some of you might know her, Nicola Meldrum. She's been on one of these Lesson Stream lives before. It was her idea. She said, why don't you turn to ChatGPT? And I'm like, of course, Nicola, just like the early days of the internet,